Hello, little knowledge seekers. Have you ever wondered exactly how plastic is made? Come on, let's go find out. A very long time ago, people carefully crafted everything they needed from natural wood, heavy clay, or shiny metal. Then, just over 100 years ago, a curious scientist cleverly invented the very first completely artificial, hard plastic material. Soon after, busy factories eagerly started making smooth plastic telephones, hair combs, and handy containers for everyone to use. Fast forward to today, and you will quickly notice that bright, colorful plastic is literally everywhere around us. Believe it or not, every single plastic toy actually begins its incredible journey as dark, thick oil hidden underground. Resting quietly far below the green grass, thick liquid crude oil is trapped tightly between solid layers of ancient rock. Working hard in the hot sun, a towering steel drill spins rapidly to bore a deep hole right through that hard stone. Like a slow, heavy river, the dark, thick crude oil flows steadily up through wide steel pipes straight to the surface. Traveling miles and miles, a tremendously long metal pipeline carries the pumped crude oil away across the dusty landscape. Sailing carefully across the deep blue sea, an absolutely enormous cargo ship transports the heavy oil safely to the coast. After a long ocean trip, the giant ship arrives safely at a massive coastal refinery where the oil gets cleaned. Using extremely powerful mechanical pumps, workers quickly move the messy black oil out of the ship and into the large factory. Inside the busy refinery, hot blazing furnaces carefully heat up the thick black oil until it actively begins to boil. Rising upward like invisible steam, the super hot boiling oil vapors enter a remarkably tall magical separation tower. As the hot vapors slowly cool down, they magically separate into completely different layers at varying heights inside the huge tower. Flowing out perfectly, one special clear liquid called naphtha is collected, because it makes the absolute best plastic material. Zipping safely along the raised metal pipes, the clear liquid naphtha travels quickly toward the next exciting building. Arriving at the giant cracking unit, enormous fiery machines use extreme heat to literally break the liquid into smaller chemical pieces. Snap, snap! Inside the super hot oven, incredibly long invisible molecule chains are suddenly broken apart into much shorter, useful pieces. Meet ethylene. It is a remarkably tiny, highly energetic molecule that acts as the very first special building block for plastic. Before moving forward, the fresh ethylene gas is carefully cooled down, thoroughly washed, and squeezed tightly together for the next big step. Waiting patiently for their turn, the purified invisible gas is stored safely inside absolutely gigantic, shiny, round pressure tanks. When it is finally time, the stored gas shoots through thick pipes straight towards the amazing plastic-making reactor building. Deep inside this incredibly tall reactor machine, something truly magical happens to those tiny floating gas molecules. Holding tightly hands together, millions of tiny ethylene molecules miraculously link up to form incredibly long, super strong chains called polymers. To help things along, a smart worker adds a special magic powder that makes the tiny molecules connect together much, much faster. Tangling together like sticky wet spaghetti, these long invisible chains slowly form a soft, white, waxy material called raw polyethylene plastic. Heating up really quickly, the fluffy white wax melts completely down into a super thick, sticky, and very hot liquid plastic. Squeezing incredibly hard, a powerful machine pushes the melted liquid out through tiny holes, creating long, steaming hot plastic spaghetti noodles. To cool them down fast, the hot squishy strands take a quick, refreshing swim through a very long bath of freezing cold water. Snip! Snip! Fast-spinning metal blades quickly chop those cooled plastic strands into millions of tiny, hard white building pellets. Catching them all, automated machines neatly pack millions of these little plastic pellets into big, heavy white sacks for safe shipping. Beep, beep! A busy yellow forklift easily carries the heavy sacks of plastic pellets right over to the waiting toy factory trucks. Pouring down like a noisy waterfall, factory workers empty the heavy bags of hard plastic pellets right into a giant mechanical funnel. Squeezing with incredible strength, the powerful machine melts the plastic pellets and pushes the liquid firmly into a beautifully shaped metal mold. Popping open with a satisfying clank, the metal mold reveals a completely perfect, shiny, and wonderfully colorful brand new plastic toy. To carefully make things that are hollow inside, like water bottles, the machine cleverly hangs down a soft, warm tube of melted plastic. Psh! A sudden, quick blast of fresh air completely blows the stretchy, warm plastic outward exactly like a perfectly round party balloon. Opening up instantly, out safely drops a wonderfully clear, completely hollow, and perfectly shaped plastic drinking bottle ready to hold water. Floating gracefully upward, warm, thin plastic is creatively inflated into a gigantically tall, perfectly clear bubble to make incredibly useful wrapping film. Reaching the very top, spinning wooden rollers gently squeeze the giant bubble completely flat, magically turning it into long sheets of clear plastic wrap. Changing the machine's shape quickly allows it to squeeze out endlessly long, incredibly strong, solid plastic pipes used for building safe houses. Pushing melted plastic right through microscopic tiny holes easily creates incredibly long, beautifully thin threads, used for making cozy, warm clothing. Spinning super fast, giant round reels continuously wind up miles and miles of these brand new, wonderfully colorful thin plastic threads. Weaving closely back and forth, large clacking machines turn those tiny plastic threads into incredibly soft, warm fleece jackets to wear outside. Using clever teamwork, busy factory workers happily snap all the cool molded plastic parts perfectly together to completely finish the awesome toys. Looking around your own busy kitchen, you will easily spot extremely handy plastic containers, keeping all your delicious food perfectly fresh and safe. Walking down a giant supermarket aisle, practically everything you want to buy is securely protected inside bright, colorful, and lightweight plastic packaging. Even while riding happily in your family car, almost the entire safe dashboard and shiny door panels are completely molded from durable plastic. Helping busy doctors incredibly save lives, ultra-clean and perfectly safe clear plastics are absolutely essential in modern busy hospitals every single day. Because it's so incredibly strong and light, a thick reusable plastic bottle is definitely the greatest way to securely carry your water. Out at the fun park, giant, colorful plastic slides and thick, sturdy swings allow kids to safely play outside all day long happily. When we finally finish using our helpful plastic things, a massive loud truck correctly takes them to a very special sorting center. Always remember, putting empty plastic bravely into the proper blue recycling bin gives it an amazing chance to be smartly used all over again. Rolling quickly along wide rubber conveyor belts, mountains of mixed plastic waste enter a very busy, surprisingly noisy recycling center to be sorted. Working faster than humans, incredibly smart high-tech laser machines use quick bursts of strong air to perfectly sort out the different plastic types. Lending a highly skilled helping hand, focused workers carefully pick through the fast-moving line to make absolutely sure everything is separated right. If you look at the bottom of a recycled plastic item, you will always find a small, distinctive triangle symbol. Using immense pressure, powerful metal presses compact the sorted empty bottles into heavy, dense plastic bales. Powerful shredders grind the empty bottles down into thousands of clean, tiny plastic flakes. Given a thoroughly soapy, intensely hot bath, the dirty flakes are washed completely spotless and then melted bravely down into brand new building pellets. Given an amazing second life, those completely melted recycled flakes are cleverly reshaped into a very sturdy, beautiful green park bench. A local family enjoys the warm afternoon sun, relaxing on furniture made entirely from recycled plastic. Always remembering to care deeply for nature, we must carefully pick up dropped plastic litter to keep our green planet wonderfully beautiful. From gooey dark oil resting underground, all the way to a fun, bright toy directly in your hands, that is the amazing magic of plastic. From incredibly deep underground dark oil fields traveling all the way to your absolute favorite brightly colored plastic toy, what a long, wonderful journey. Now you know exactly how plastic is made. Until next time.